This Waco police officer is responding to a report of a burglary in progress. His gun is drawn, and he's prepared to face a potentially violent situation. But there's one problem. This officer is at the wrong house.
Waco Police Department!
As the officer attempts to enter an open back door, he hears the sound of a large dog barking, and then this happens. The officer tags the dog square in the side with a taser, sending the other dogs on the property into a frenzy before apologizing to one of the owners for electrocuting their pet. This isn't going how officers hoped, and now there's an angry homeowner too.
I hit that. I'm sorry. We got a call that somebody's breaking in. Yeah, and the dog just came after me.
I've been asleep. My dogs are fine. They're really nice.
Okay. We'll call them in and we'll get around.
We're 10-4 in the backyard for now. Taser deployed on it.
Yeah. Well, we got a call that somebody was breaking in and it was just unknown. So that's why we were back here. The door's wide open and it don't look good in our situation.
At this point, the officer seems to realize something isn't right. Not only is there no robbery, but the actual description of the house doesn't match, and the officer provides a pretty flimsy excuse. After all, it's not a crime to leave your own back door open on a summer day.
The dog charged me, so I shot it. The black one. I don't know where.
You shot my dog?
The black one.
Gun?
Yeah, is it still over there?
The black dog's over here.
Okay.
Shot my dog with a gun?
With a taser.
Huh?
Taser.
Who? No, I shot it, bro.
You shot him?
I shot it.
Now, a few things stand out here. By this point, the officer is pretty clear there's no crime happening. Notice how he makes no effort to actually try and comfort the woman whose dog he just shot. In fact, he seems to minimize the situation to his concerned fellow officer.
No, I shot it, bro.
You shot him?
I shot it.
And our homeowner's response is about what you'd expect from anyone who was just casually told their dog has been shot.
Hey, can we...
Oh my God.
Supervisor coming?
Yeah.
All right. We got a supervisor coming, man.
Notice something interesting here. Every time the officer pans his body camera over the dog, he seems to use his hand to cover the lens. And that supervisor? Little help. They agreed with the officer completely. Let's be clear, this was a screw-up all the way from dispatch, which provided the incorrect address to the responding officers. But the decision to shoot the dog is a curious one, especially since the other officer was also approached by dogs and didn't fire his taser. Sadly, that dog died as a result of the shooting, and the dog owner received another emotional blow when the Waco Police Department announced that the officer involved would face no disciplinary action at all, not even a remedial class on taser usage. This is admittedly a difficult situation. Clearly, two officers made two very different decisions. In the end, neither officer was harmed, but one dog was killed. The owners have since been in contact with local attorneys about filing a misconduct lawsuit against the department. One friend of the dog owner launched a GoFundMe to raise awareness and offset the cost of the dog's emergency care. And supporters from around the world have already provided over $8,000 in donations, but that's cold comfort for such a devastating loss. The different responses of these officers shows that departments have a long way to go before training can be considered anything close to standardized. Until then, tragic situations like this will continue to be a regular occurrence for families like this one.
No, I shot it, bro.
You shot him?
I shot it.
If you enjoyed that, check out this video about how the GOP's Biden bribery scandal is finally falling apart.
It's extraordinary.
And leave a comment below so you can let me know what I should cover next.